up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. If you are new here, my name is Taylor York and this is my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how I got this makeup look. It is simple and easy and doesn't require a lot of time or a lot of tools. This is just my everyday go-to look. So if you are interested in how to get an everyday look and what I use in my everyday makeup routine, just keep on watching. So I am heading to my mom's in about an hour to film a video that will probably get posted before this, but I don't know how often I will be getting ready in quarantine, so I am actually getting ready today, doing my hair and my makeup for once, and I just wanted to show you guys what I do to get ready. This is just kind of like my normal routine, and yeah, I'm getting ready because we're going to film that video together today, just answering like some salon questions and closing questions. We've been getting a lot of those from clients and stuff. So I'm first using just like this e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty. It's like, you can get it at Target or the e.l.f. website, and it's really good. It's e.l.f., so obviously it's very affordable, and I just kind of put it on a beauty blender and sort of work it in to my skin where I feel like my pores are kind of big, and then I just work the excess kind of out. So obviously I have really bad pores on my cheeks and sort of like the middle of my forehead, so I'm just working it in there. I do have a couple little breakouts that I've gotten, and I use those little tinkle razors to get all the little peach fuzzies off your face when you can't go get a facial, because they're closed down, obviously. So I just did that, and I did nick a couple of them, like you can see there, but it's okay, we'll take care of that. So I just work that in, let it dry for just like a couple of seconds, and then I will go ahead and get out my stuff that I'm going to use. I'm actually going to pop off real quick and change out of the sweatshirt. It's kind of hot in my house right now, so, and I have my lights on, so I'll be right back. Okay, now that I am back and that has set into my face a little bit, I am going to go in with my concealer. So I'm using the Shape Tape by Tarte, and this is the color Light Medium. Sometimes I use the Light Medium Sand because I have a little bit yellowy tones to my skin, but the Light Medium, this is just like the neutral one. It works really great too. And sorry if I sound funny. I feel like some people notice and some people don't, but I have my Invisalign in, and I sort of feel like I have a lisp when I talk, so I just sort of work that in those areas. I know it looks like way darker than my skin right now. That's because it is. I'm really pale, but as you guys can see, I have self-tanner on my arms. Also, I always wear sunscreen or something on my face, so my esthetician friend should be happy. But so I'm trying to like match my body a little bit, so I just use, this is a Morphe JH03. It's from the Jaclyn Hill collection with Morphe, and it's a really good brush. If any of you guys like a foundation brush, I know a lot of people love the Beauty Blender. For me, I don't know if it's just because I have oily skin, but I feel like it's really cakey when I use a Beauty Blender. Like, I feel like, I know they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't steal your product like a brush or like traditional sponge would, which is probably true because I do have to clean this thing a lot, but I don't know, I just feel like it leaves too much product on your face, and I don't know, I feel like brushes I just prefer brushes. I don't know. So I kind of work that in through like my under eye area where I kind of have some dark circles, and then I have a little bit of redness through my cheeks, so I just kind of work it down there, and then onto my forehead, sort of my T-zone area, and I'll just work the excess off my brush. Like, I have a little bit of a breakout here, so I just use the excess to kind of touch on those, but I'll go over it with foundation, so it's no big deal. Most of the time, as of late, I have been using the Urban Dream Cover. This is a good, just like, it has like SPF 50 and antioxidants and stuff. It's sort of like, what's it called? Like a moisturizer, like a tinted moisturizer is what it reminds me of. I'm not going to use that today because, you know, again, I said I'm filming with my mom, so I'm going to use my Foolproof Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this is in the shade 3-in-1. And again, you will see it is darker than my skin. Like what parts of it you can still kind of see here that I haven't put on, but you guys can already see like the concealer there matches my body already a lot better than what my other stuff did. So let's see. So I'm just going to take my little brush. I just put it on a little foundation brush and kind of dot it all over my face. This is a very full coverage foundation, and you can layer it up too. So I just start off with a little dot like that and kind of spread it all over with this little flat foundation brush. Honestly, this brush is so old. The paint's coming off of it. It just says an oval concealer brush. I'm pretty sure I got it from a kit that I got at a hair show one time, but I just work it all in. It looks really shiny right now, but this junk is matte. So I don't know if you'd love it if you have more dry skin, but I definitely love it. And then like where I have breakouts, like that little one I was showing you guys, I don't really wipe it there. I kind of more just like stipple it, kind of stamp it on so it lays on there and it doesn't slide off because that area is textured. Whoa, man. Okay, my eyebrows are such a situation. I do kind of work a little bit of foundation onto there because my eyelids are really white too. And today I'm actually going to be doing eyeshadow, which is not something I do much anymore because I have lash extensions, but, and I just kind of work this under my chin, but, you know, they're kind of like, it sort of just looks like I have a sort of winged eye going on with my lashes, but they really don't look that bad. It's just, I'm missing some. This inner corner is a little bit worse. You can see I have a little gap right there. So I actually am going to put on some eyeshadow today. I feel like that is enough. You can kind of still see my blemish right there, but not that bad. Not enough to feel like I want another layer of foundation. I don't like to feel like I have too much going on. So I'm going to actually go off camera really quick and pluck my eyebrows because they are, I don't know, they're a situation. I don't know if you can see, but they're really bad. So I'm going to deal with those. So I'll be right back. Okay, actually I decided before I do my eyebrows, I'm going to set my foundation because that just makes more sense. So today I'm just using the Coty Airspun. If you watch Tati, she talks about this. This is like an OG powder. You just get it at the drugstore. I'm pretty sure you can get it at like Target or like CVS. I want to say those are the ones I've seen it at, but I'm not sure. And I just kind of hit my T-zone the most with the powder. So then I kind of have it on here kind of crazy. And I just use the excess and work my way out because this is definitely my more oily area. And then I go a little bit heavier under the eye with the powder just so I don't get any creasing under there. And I will leave a little bit of excess kind of just resting under my eye so that I can have some powder there to dust away once I get my eye makeup on. And I do go over my eyelid a little bit there too, just to set that into place for when we do the eyeshadow in just a bit. So I'm kind of crazy, but now I actually am going to go do my eyebrows and I'll pop right back. Okay, I am back and less bushy in the eyebrow department. So now I am going to do a little bit of contouring. I am a powder contour kind of girl. I don't love cream contours. Not that I don't like them. I've just really not played around with them that much to know what I'm doing. So I just use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I don't know if these come in different colors, but this is the one that I have. I don't know if you can read those names on there, but you guys can tell which shade I use to contour all the time. I will sometimes use the other ones, like if I'm real pale or real dark, but I kind of stay about the same. So I'm just going with that, and I just kind of work it in right here, sort of underneath my cheekbones. Do a little more, tap off the excess, and do the same thing over here. Same thing, just kind of working it. And I'm not really particular. As you can see, it kind of just looks like a really dark smudge right now, but again, I'm not too worried because I go back with my bronzer brush and work that all out in a minute. So I just kind of get it on there to get it on. Okay, now I am going to use my blush. I'm using, this one is by Makeup Revolution, and I have a lot of their little round brushes, or round blushes like this that I love. This one's my favorite. It's called Beloved, and it's my beloved, but you guys can see it is cracked to the hills. So just really delicate with it because it has so much product still in it that I don't want to waste it. But I've had this thing for a hot minute, so they last a really long time, and I love the colors that they have, and I like the formula of them. They are really pretty, and this color is my favorite. It's like light pink kind of corally color, and I just feel like it works on your skin all the time, no matter what you're wearing, what you have on. It does really nice. So I kind of blend that back into that contour a little bit so we don't have the lines looking so harsh. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is the deep bronzer. Different people say different stuff about how they feel about the color of this, and they're like, you don't want to get the deep, it's so deep, but I feel like this is really not deep. I don't know. Again, I've had this a hot minute, so maybe they changed the formula and the deep is deeper now, but I don't know. And then I just kind of bronze through here, and again, just sort of like work it a little bit over the blush. I'm not really neat with makeup, you guys. I like Bobbi Brown's philosophy. It should just be easy, go on quick, and make you look natural. So that's my thoughts. Okay, then I go in with the powder brush and just kind of work it all in, blur it all out. And most days I would dust off what's underneath my eyes and spray my face at this point, because that's usually all I do. Aside from my eyebrows, I will do those too. But because we are in quarantine and my lashes are slacking a little bit, like I said, I'm gonna put on some eye makeup. So yeah, I'm gonna pop off and do my eyebrows because I make really crazy faces when I do it, and I've got to turn down the heat. I'm getting really hot in my house right now. It's spring in North Carolina, and some days it wants to be 80, other days it wants to be 50. So it's temperature wars going on at the house. Okay, so I have my eyebrows done, filled in. My favorite brow pencil is the Brow Stylist Definer in Brunette by L'Oreal, but I'm down to like nothing. So I got like the front part of my eyebrows with it, and then had to use a lighter color, which, you know, is fine. I use it when my hair's lighter, but wasn't ideal, but that's okay. So I think for my eyeshadow today, I am just going to use the OG regular original, whatever you want to call it, Jaclyn Hill palette. I like the new one. You guys have probably seen my videos with her new one, and it's fun and it's great, but I'm just going for like a classic neutral eyeshadow look today. So I'm going to be using my eyeshadow brushes that I've used in previous videos. I have linked them in those videos as well, so I'm not going to go into much detail with those. Just gonna kind of go in. The colors are hard to figure out because they're on the back of this one, so I will just point them out. We're gonna go in with this light brown color right here first, and just kind of dust it all over the top part of the lid. Then I'm going to go in here with this slightly darker brown. You guys, you can't really tell on my camera, but they're pretty well dipped into these. This is just kind of like my go-to anytime eyeshadow. These browns have a little bit of warmth to them, so depending on your eye color, you may not like these colors of brown. I have blue eyes though, so warm tones like orangey, kind of brick colors, bronzies, they really contrast with my eyes, so I like that. So again, not super precise there. Just getting it on, people. Okay, then I'm going to go into this brown right here. Again, just a touch darker than the last one. And I'm going to focus that more on the outer portion of the eye, kind of the outer corner, and then blend it up about halfway across my lid. And repeat. Okay. After that, I am going to go in with a more like pointed fluffy brush with this darker brown here. Yeah, no, actually, you know what? I'm going to use the one that's one in. It just has a little bit more of a, I don't know, it's kind of, I feel like the one has more of a true brown, almost orangey tone, and this almost has sort of a burgundy-ish tint to the brown, so I'm feeling that. So I'm just working that on the very corner here. And I'll build that up a little bit to add some depth. And sort of, I start to work out onto a bit of my lower lash line, just to give the illusion of a more full lash line. And then I will go back in with one of my original brushes and just kind of blend it all out a little bit more. Oh, my husband's calling. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I am just going to go on the eyelid with this bronzy shimmer color on my finger. Sometimes I will wet a brush and pack it on to get a really metallic look, but like I said, today we are just being casual. It's a miracle I'm even putting on makeup in this time of quarantine, so you know, this is going to be real simple. Oh, I lost a lash casualty. They're a little bit more sad these days. It's always sad when I lose a lash, but it's really sad as of late. Okay, so there is my eye look. You guys can see. It's nothing fancy, but it's pretty. Then normally I would, you know, brush out my lashes. They'd be all beautiful, but they need some help today. So I'm going to go in with this little Wet n Wild graphic marker eyeliner. If you've watched my videos, this is what I always use. It is super cheap, real easy to find at like literally any CVS, or that's always where I buy at CVS, but I feel like everywhere, like all the drugstores and stuff, kind of carry Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to do a little wing liner for you. So I love this pencil because it's literally that easy to do wing liner. Then we're just going to work on making it a thicker wing. Not normally something I do because I have small eyes, but I feel like this is going to make up for my lash situation. Ooh, okay. That's a little bit much of a wing, but I'm going to go in and I'll clean it up with a Q-tip. Let me go ahead and put on the other side and I'll just clean them up at the same time. Alright, that side did a lot better. I guess on this first side I hadn't decided that I was going to go with the thick wing till after. See how much prettier that is than that? Needs a little help. So I'm going to clean that up and I'll be right back. Okay, I got it fixed. You can see it's looking much better now. Not crazy. So let's just go ahead and dust off that excess powder so I quit looking white under here. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm now going to commit the ultimate of all cardinal sins and put on some mascara. This is Bad Gal Bang. This is not approved to go on eyelashes. I don't think it is water-based, so this is a horrible thing. Don't do this if you have lash extensions. But, you know, I'm needing a little help right now. While I'm getting ready and finishing up my hair, I have a quick question for you guys. Send me your opinion. So this under here is all my natural hair. Like, it doesn't have any hair color on it whatsoever. I had my hair in a pixie and I've balayaged it a couple times since, but I have not really touched like this part under here because my hair was too short to like pull up in a ponytail. And like when my hair was shorter, you didn't really want this balayage under here because it's not like long hair where it shows out the bottom. So this is my natural hair color. So I'm debating whether I just want to like go back to that and just leave like a few little highlights throughout, just like some really toned down small ones, or if I want to add some balayage to my hair and brighten it up even more for the summer. I was gonna do it right before all of this happened, but you know, I too, like everybody else, lost my hair appointment, you know? So I understand the struggle that all of you guys are going through that missed your hair appointments with me or whomever your stylist is. So also, you know, I do lashes and you guys saw how my lashes were looking. So I don't want you guys to think when we answer the questions in the video my mom and I are doing that we are not understanding in any way of anything, because trust me, we are riding the struggle bus too. But the truth is, you know, we're in quarantine. We're really not like out in public and seeing all these people. Like I said, the whole deal with my lashes, like nobody's seeing me in public, so why would I put on a strip lash that's just going to be like really hard to clean off and get stuck to my extensions that I do still have on there? It's just a mess and it's just not necessary. So yeah, just wanted to mention those couple things real quick. All right, you guys, this is me with everything completed, my hair done and all of that. I wound up just putting on the Madeline gloss for a couple reasons. One, my lips are really dry right now. Two, I've heard a lot of horror stories with Invisalign and lipstick staining it, and I remember that, so I decided not to do that. But yeah, this is the final look. Just simple, easy, everyday makeup, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I have a lot more time on my hands these days now that the salon's closed, so unfortunately I can't film very many hair videos unless they're content that I had already had in time posted. But at home hair stuff, lifestyle videos, makeup, whatever you guys would like to see, I'm around. So leave comments below of what you'd like to see, what you liked about this video, and I will see you guys next time.